Lesson 6. Well, what about racism? It's time to be explicit about race and difference. Inviting children, whether in preschool or young adults, to engage in habits of inclusion is critical for their development as good people. So whether your motivation is altruistic because it's the good and right thing to do, or out of a desire to produce good kids, this is an area you can't afford to get wrong, and most do. Teach these lessons. Every person is valuable. Every person has gifts and strengths and talents that should be developed. In history and even today, there have been bad people who wanted to think they are better than others. Bad people who are greedy and don't want to share. These people have worked very hard and sometimes have been very effective at creating systems that reinforce their bad perspective. Now, growing up, you'll hear about race and about different races, but you should know that race is a social construct where good and bad people took bad science and created a system of living around it, around that bad science. The bad science took limited social circumstances and tried to link those experiences to how people looked. Then this bad science was used to justify really bad behavior, like slavery. While this bad science has long ago been debunked, in some cultures, like the US, we still reinforce some of that bad science when we make negative assumptions and apply them to people based on how they look. And this we call racism. When societies or cultures have these bad social constructs, these artificial systems, those societies can develop without the full advantage of all the gifts and talents of all their people. Teach your kids that in our family, we want to be about dismantling these social constructs because we believe that all persons are valuable and have gifts, strengths, and talents to be developed. Some of the constructs we're working on dismantling are race, that people that are a different color than me or us are in any way inferior. The goal for society should be to identify and develop the strengths and skills and talents of all our citizens, period. That's why we don't laugh at or tolerate racist or sexist humor. In fact, any humor that puts groups of people down or that reinforces stereotypes should be eliminated like any toxic poison from our lives.